Our mission today is, well, I'd call it a rescue mission.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
We're here to conquer the present perfect tense. Because if you're learning English, I'm sure you've had that moment where you just look at it and feel completely lost.
Oh, absolutely. It's the great grammatical stumbling block for learners everywhere.
Hmm.
And the sources we looked at, they immediately identify why.
And what is it?
This tense is confusing because it feels like a hybrid. It's not quite past, and it's not quite present.
It's stuck in that confusing middle ground. I remember struggling with this. I mean, if an action is finished, shouldn't it just be in the simple past?
That is the key question.
Yeah.
And our source material gives us the gold nugget definition right away. The present perfect is for when something started in the past, but it still matters now.
It still matters now.
It's like the time traveler of tenses. It just pulls the past forward into the present.
I love that. It connects yesterday with today. Okay, so let's just quickly confirm the structure. It's
Yeah.
always built using have or has plus the past participle, right?
Precisely. I've eaten, she's gone, they've finished. And that auxiliary verb, the have or has, is so crucial. In fast speech, it gets contracted constantly.
I've gone, he's seen.
Exactly.
Okay, let's unpack this. Let's start with that core tension, the simple past versus the present perfect. I think that's where people really build confidence.
It is. Let's use Italy as an example. If I use the simple past, I say, I went to Italy last year.
Okay.
The action is finished. I've given you a very specific timestamp, last year. The discussion is over, it's contained.
And then if I use the present perfect, I've been to Italy. I haven't given you a timestamp at all.
Right.
So why does the grammar let me use a present tense verb, have, for something that happened in the past?
Because the relevance is now. The experience of being to Italy is part of who you are today. It's on your life's resume, so to speak.
Ah, so it doesn't matter when it happened.
No. All that matters is that the experience is filed under your current life. And that distinction, focusing on the experience and not the time, that's incredibly liberating for a learner.
That makes so much sense. It stops being about the calendar and starts being about your current state.
Yes.
And here's where the source material gets really interesting, because it takes this kind of messy reality of usage and distills it into three very clean main pillars.
Yes, these three pillars are the framework for how to actually apply it.
So number one is experience. This is the Italy example, right? Talking about things you have or have not done in your life.
Like saying, I visited Paris, or on the flip side, she's never tried sushi. It's a running list of accomplishments that are still true right now.
Okay, number two, change over time. This is for describing a shift that started in the past but is still true or still evolving now.
Think about development. My English has improved, or the city's become much cleaner. The transformation started before, but the result is what we see in the present.
And the final one, number three, recent actions with present results. This is maybe the most practical one in just daily conversation.
Absolutely. The action just finished, and the immediate outcome is what matters. You walk into a room and say, I've just finished the laundry.
And the result is the empty basket. You're free now.
Exactly. Or she's already left. The present result, she isn't here. That three-part framework experience, change, and result, that's the shortcut to confidence.
That distinction is so helpful. But even with that clarity, we run into the biggest trap, the one the source material calls the most common mistake, the when rule.
Ah, yes, the temptation. It's so strong to use the present perfect with a finished time marker. It seems logical to a learner to say something like, I've seen that movie yesterday.
It feels logical, because yesterday is in the past. So why does that specific time marker break the rule and force us back to the simple past?
Because that word, yesterday, it completely finishes and contains the action. By giving it that calendar stamp, you are declaring its relevance is confined to the past.
It locks it away.
It locks it away. And the definition of the present perfect is no specific finish time. So the moment you say when, yesterday, last week, in 2010, you have to use the simple past.
I saw that movie yesterday.
Correct.
So the rule is crisp. If you specify when, use simple past. If you leave out the time to focus on the experience, use present perfect. That clarity alone is worth the price of admission.
And beyond that big rule, there are a couple of structural things. We sometimes hear learners, they drop the have or has entirely. They'll say, I've been there.
Which is really a fluency issue, isn't it? Because in fast, natural speech, that can sound tiny, but it has to be there. Even as a contraction, I've been there.
It has to be. And then, of course, the irregular past participles. We just have to drill those. You haven't went anywhere. You have gone. You haven't saw anything.
You have seen.
You've seen. Those forms define the tense.
And since the present perfect often talks about how long an experience has lasted, we have to touch on for and since. Learners mix these up constantly.
It's a simple distinction, but a vital one. We use for plus a period of time.
A period, so a measurement of duration. I've lived here for 5 years.
Right. And we use since plus the starting point in time.
A specific date. I've lived here since 2020. The sources really emphasize that testing yourself is the best way to lock this in.
It is.
So we'd encourage you right now to just internally answer the question, how long have you studied English? Try to say it aloud using both for and since.
That immediate application, that's what makes the knowledge stick.
All right, so now that we've kind of mastered the core I've done structure, let's meet its often misunderstood cousin, the present perfect continuous.
The structure's a bit longer. Have or has plus been plus the inning verb.
So we established that the simple present perfect focuses on the result, the current state. But what if the result isn't the point? What if it's the effort, the activity itself that I want to emphasize?
That's exactly where the continuous comes in. Its purpose shifts to show an action that started in the past and is still happening. Or has just stopped, but has a very visible result linked to the process.
Okay, let's use the classic analogy from the sources, the clean kitchen contrast.
Perfect. So, if I use the simple present perfect, I've cleaned the kitchen, the focus is on the result.
The kitchen is clean, mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. But if I use the present perfect continuous, I've been cleaning the kitchen.
Now the focus is on the activity. I might still be holding the mop, or I'm just exhausted from the effort.
Exactly. The process and its physical result on you is the point. That's what makes it so natural for ongoing activities. You know, I've been recording with you for about 2 years now.
Or we've been discussing grammar for the last 12 minutes. The process is continuous up to this exact second. Speaking of natural conversation, let's move into some expressions that just make you sound instantly more fluent because they rely on this tense. We pulled 5 common ones.
The first one is a lifesaver. I've had enough.
Which doesn't mean you ate too much food.
No. It means your patience has run out. The culmination of past frustrations means you are done now.
The present result of past actions. Another great one is, I've been meaning to.
Yes. This implies the intention started in the past and is still relevant because you haven't done the task yet. I've been meaning to call my friend.
Okay, number 3. I've just realized. Perfect for that sudden moment of clarity.
The realization happened a moment ago, but the insight is definitely present.
Number 4. I've never felt better. A really powerful, compact way to say, I feel great.
The feeling started in the past and continues right up to this moment.
And finally, I've heard that one before.
Used when someone is repeating a story you already know. The past hearing affects your current listening.
What's so interesting is that the present perfect isn't just a grammar rule here. It's the glue holding these common emotional expressions together. And to master them, you need the right rhythm.
You absolutely have to practice the contractions. The sources are clear. The speed of English relies on this. You have to contract have and has down to Evan's ass.
Right. Don't let your inner textbook tell you that you need to pronounce every single syllable instead of, I have been waiting. We want to hear.
I've been waiting.
And sometimes I've been learning can even sound like I've been learning.
Embrace those reductions. They show you understand the underlying pulse of the language. They make you sound fluid and natural.
So what does this all mean? We've covered the whole tense, from structure to daily conversation.
It means we've demystified that connection between past and present. The present perfect is your most powerful tool for telling a story that is, well, still alive.
Still alive. I like that.
It links a past action to the current moment, whether that's through a life experience, a change in the world, or just a result that affects your mood right now.
So to quickly recap the knowledge you now have, the structure is have or has plus past participle. The 3 main uses are experience, change, and recent results. And remember, if you name the specific time.
Simple past. Otherwise, it's present perfect.
We've given you the map, but the goal is action. So we have a final challenge for you based on the framework we've discussed.
Yes, your challenge is to make this knowledge actionable today. Record or just write down 5 sentences about your own life using the present perfect.
Try things like, I've started a new hobby, or I finally found my keys.
I've read 3 books this month. Focus on things that started in the past but are still a part of your life now. Language learning is all about taking these complex rules and making them personal.
And as a final active step, using the very tense we just mastered, just repeat this phrase out loud. I've learned something new today.
Because you truly have. Keep making those connections.